guys, with the boy Diviner. Thank you for coming to this video. Today I'll be doing I'll be doing the pick a card. I'll be calling pick a card because that sounds nice, but honestly you'll be picking between 3 piles of cards, and I'll be doing my interpretations here. Alright? Today I'll be using the Neon Moon Tarot. Alright? I bought it when it was still a Kickstarter deck, and I etched the deck in black. I should do another round, but I didn't bother. So this deck is actually sold out, and the artist, Pixel Occult, just released the second edition with new art. So I think you guys can check him out on Etsy. I do like this deck. I just haven't really worked with it as much because you know, I used to think that I could work with more modern looking decks. This deck was a little too modern for me, even though the art is very RWS. I still like the deck, it's just that I wish I could work better with it. I also laid out 2 crystals here, a pyrite and a garnet. Just FYI, in case you're interested. Alright? So, what's coming up for the month of July for the people watching this video? Alright? I'll be doing 3 piles for them so they can choose. So please. Alright. This is for people A. Okay, 2 cards feel about right. What about for people B who choose set B? Okay, for B. And for people C. Alright, this is for people C, who chose C. So, go ahead to choose A, B, or C. Alright, pause the video and make your decision. See what calls out to you. Could be how I shuffled it, you know, what you heard, things like that. So once you're ready, I'm going to begin with A, go on to B, and then finish up with C, okay? For the month of July, people who chose A got the Lovers reversed, and also the Sun. Alright, the Lovers reversed can mean so many things, right? The first thing that comes to my mind is a lack of choice. There is a lack of choice in your situation. You may feel like you are unable to make your stand and actually decide on something. You are not given that option, you know. You have to go along with the flow this month. There is no choice, so don't struggle. The fact is, the struggle is the part that makes you unhappy. If you just go with the flow, accept that you have no choice, detach yourself, you will find the happiness in the Sun, you see. You will be able to just once you let go of the fact that you haven't had a choice in this situation, that is when you can actually make the best of the situation. And when you make the best of the situation, you might find yourself finding unexpected joy or even unexpected results from just going along with what is happening. Alright? Yeah, accept the situation, accept that you haven't had a say. Don't be upset, you know, or when you're upset, just feel it and then let it go. Move on and just make the best of the situation here. Alright, July you might feel a bit suppressed, but once you accept that you have no choice in this situation, that's when things will go better. I also often say that when a major arcana card comes up in your reading, it kind of signifies that you don't really have a choice. There are larger forces in your life right now. So in July, people who choose A, you know, there are larger forces in your life right now. You know, I'm not saying just spiritually and things like that, It could be, macroeconomic conditions, things like that. You don't have a choice, or you don't have a say in how the stock market is gonna be. You're just one person. So once you accept that, that's when you will find your happiness and find how to move forwards. Okay? And then now for the people who chose B, let's see, what's your first card? And then what's your second card? Alright, this is the Supervisor of Vials. Sorry. And this is the Empress. Oh, quite a few major arcana cards here. So the Supervisor card is actually the Queen, and Vials is Cups. So this is the Queen of Cups. In this month, you will be looked upon as like the metaphorical Queen of Cups and the Empress, alright? So this month, it seems that people are looking to you for emotional support, and luckily you do have the strength to give it, okay? This bodes very well in your own growth. It kind of shows that you have that emotional capacity this month. You also have the resources to be that person for other people, okay? So you don't have to worry, you don't have to reject people to, in the fear that they might expect too much. You might, in the end, actually you are a person who is able to help in July. Okay, so if people do come to you for help, you don't have to be worried that you aren't able to help. You don't have to, like when people come to me for advice, sometimes I do feel like I have to hold back. I feel like I'm not experienced enough. There's that feeling that you haven't gone through the same thing, you aren't able to give good advice. But when people come to you in July, for people who chose B, don't worry, your words do matter to them a lot. And your words, and they came to you for a reason, because they look up to you, right? You are the Queen of Cups, you are the Empress here. There's a lot of motherly energy here. So it could be, if you do have children, that they will pay special attention to you this month, or they need your support, especially this month. Okay? If you're not a mother, people do look up to you in that sense, that you can be a nurturer to them, you can be a good support to them in their time of need. And there's no need to fear that you can't play the part, because you do have the energy going on for you this month. Okay? For people who chose B, don't be afraid of your power. Don't be inconfident, because you do have that power. You are able to support. You are able to give that emotional support and love even to people. Alright, for people who chose C, let's take a look at the cards that you got. This is the Two of Vials reversed, and then this is Temperance. I think Temperance even popped up at the beginning of the video when I was shuffling. So this is very interesting, because they're both about balance, right? Two of Vials reversed kind of hints that if you do have something romantic going on, there may be some obstacles in your way at this point in time. If there's nothing romantic, this could refer to any sort of relationship you have one-to-one with a person. So it's not a group friendship that is having a problem. It's a personal relationship that you're having problems with, or having an obstacle in moving to the next step. Alright, and the advice here is to temper your feelings, to kind of make sure that you are not leaning too far to one side or the other. Make sure that you're not putting too much of yourself out there. The Temperance card really talks about, conserving energy. So it's a bit opposite of this one, where they're saying you have the energy, go for it. Temperance here with the Two of Cups, Two of Cups reversed, is kind of telling you that maybe it's not the right time. Maybe it's time to hold back a little, to not pour all of yourself into this relationship that you have, or to be too affected by this relationship. Sometimes I look at the Temperance card and I do see, like, in the original RWS, it's an angel. Here it's also some sort of angel robot creature. This is telling you, in a way, I don't want to say to dehumanize yourself. I think what I'm trying to say is that you need to learn how to be a bit more detached. Look at things in a more objective fashion, so that you can plow through these obstacles, or let time heal these obstacles, or let these obstacles go away. Alright, for people C, learn how to temper your feelings, learn how to not put too much of yourself out there, learn how to be more objective, be that alien in that sense. Okay? That's for people C. I really hope this reading resonates to some extent. I feel like this month has been quite interesting based on these interpretations and these cards. I haven't said things like I've said in this video in a long time, and I think it could come with the nature of the deck here, you know. Okay, it was an interesting experience for me reading this deck again, and I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you have any alternative interpretations based on these cards. I'll be happy to hear what they are. If there's any imagery that struck out to you, feel free to let me know. I'll be happy to check the little white book that came with this deck to see if if anything resonates. Okay, as always, feedback is always welcome. Thank you for watching this video, and you guys have a great rest of the day. Take care. Bye.